Praise the Lord, everybody. Chris Davis, MC Rhema, coming back to you with another Relationship 101. And today, we're going to deal with purpose and intent. Now, for those who've been kind of keeping up with it, about a week ago, I posted a video that was made by two very gifted, anointed actors, or actor and actress, a husband and wife couple. And they did a video which was actually for a different project, but I asked them, is it cool if we use this? And they said, yeah, so I want to give you a shout out to y'all, thank you. But this video shows several different things, so we're going to kind of chew on this video for the next week or 2 weeks and kind of deal with it in different areas. I'm going to kind of play some snippets just so you can kind of get a feel for what's going on. As you can see, she has cooked dinner or went out and bought dinner. We don't know whether she cooked it, bought it, or what. But all we know, she has set a very romantic atmosphere waiting on her husband to get home from work. When he came in, he has a big smile. He's greeting his queen because he's so happy to see her. But once the food tasting starts, that's when the problem starts. See from his face that he maybe didn't like the food. And if you follow the video, he said some things that were very hurtful to his wife. Now, let's deal with that. There may be a time that your spouse or significant other does something that in some way, shape, or form you don't like, as he didn't like the food. But let's look at their purpose and their intent. Most of us, just by looking at the beginning of the video, understands that she was trying to set a romantic atmosphere for her and her husband. If you follow the part where they prayed together before their meal, we can assume, and this is only an assumption, that they're Christians. Now, I know the couple, so I know that they're Christians, but the point is, if you saw that just by sight, you would go, wow, this is a Christian family. They appear to be very happy. But then all of a sudden, the moment he tastes the food, he flips. Like totally loses it. And begins to degrade his wife. A lot of times it's not just husbands to wives. A lot of times it's wives to husbands. We see that our spouse has done something, but because it's not to our standard, we just totally tear them down by our mouth or the things that we do. And the problem is, 2-3 years later, your spouse don't want to do that for you anymore. For instance, in this case, she fixed a very romantic meal. Now, do you really think that if this continues to happen, that every time she tries to fix her husband a meal, she'll continue to cook? Probably not. And then 5 years later, the husband's like, well, why don't my wife cook for me? But he didn't think about the seeds that were sown.